More. Molodoi a near 2.0 rating to kick off the event, and both these teams kind of dispatching of their first opposition pretty quickly. DGT wastes no time to get to top middle, so kind of corralled here by FURIA. Davideus gets himself back to the climb up. Ooh, that ain't ideal.
He's like, ooh, let me come back to this.
Yeah, let me take a little gander, huh? Let me see what I can get going from that gap on the smoke. Nothing ends up coming his way. He decides to push through it. That's where Fallen's going to drop him right there at the base of the ramp. Man advantage for Pain. A lot of a rotation already. We've got bodies stacked up all over the place. These flashbangs continue to trickle out. But there's this tucked player up close sight, low health. It's Big Uzera.
They can't forget about him, but he gives himself a good fight where it's going to be a headshot angle when he starts peeking.
He's just hoping that his teammates don't drop like flies behind him. Yeah, they're going to write him off, but he's so low health that it's easy for Fallen to just sweep over what's left of him, banking on Yuri and K. Serrato to give the cover, but Snow's Berettas get going, and now 1v2 here, NQZ switches out, picks up another empty gun, so gives him a little more time. He'll go for the barrels, peeks,
Not
careful
bad.
now, it's low health, swap again, why not? Two guns, better than one!
NQZ clutch, that's awesome. And I don't even know.
He said, bait for me, you sons of...
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm not speaking Portuguese, but I'm
gotta be the big.
Instead, we got Molodoi just scout spamming off through the mid doors.
I feel like Fallen should have gone blonde too, so we just know exactly who's Portuguese.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Delineate here.
Oh. By this point, you don't know that Fallen's Brazilian, Mohan.
Yeah,
Where have you
Portuguese?
been?
I always have to say speaks Portuguese,
Yeah.
is Brazilian, and now I call him straight Portuguese. Yeah, okay.
Nice headshot from Yukinder. Leaning that forehead on the screen.
Not feeling a clutch this time.
No. Not even going to take a chance at it, so... Ouch. Not able to convert your pistol round. FURIA just made it pretty easy. Moved up that catwalk. They didn't meet resistance. Kind of weird. Oh, god damn.
Wow.
That's expensive. NQZ lines up 3 players on long. There could be more damage done here. What happens if you ace and lose a round?
Then you're playing meth.
Well, we're not going to find out. NQZ bested. Molodoi hangs on to the scout. Can he switch it out? Oh, where's a better gun?
And also, they brought international home, right? And I think the most surprising draw of all is having Yukinder join the team. But that's working out. His aim is looking better. He's looking more confident.
I just feel like he's really been weaponized correctly by Fallen. And he's even said that in a few pieces of
Last time, you know? But it's hard to, well, it's hard to not get quoted when you got so much charisma, so.
It's like you've got to believe in yourself enough, but you shouldn't believe in yourself too much. NQZ goes a little wide for the repeat, so
Monster shot.
he'll be stopped with just the one, but that one, golden. Snow's waiting for that head to pop up. I'm gonna get past this. He's waiting and he's waiting, and he gets his duel. He'll find one, clean. And now all hands on deck for FURIA to try to cross over and get this bomb down. It got stopped in the process here by Snow.
That was a supported peak because they have catwalk. They know no one could come up behind him. Snow, he has a chance to steal one away if they don't come and check this, but Yuri's starting to get suspicious.
Yeah, he's going to let it burn out a little bit longer, right? Wait for that for sure contact before he pops up, but he actually takes a bunch of damage in return. Everybody
If
else
were in the stage with Hooksy, I would have put him through as well.
Okay.
On the grounds of Astana.
Right. Don't worry. Fingers crossed we get him back. Not going to get away with it this time. Smoke down and no gap. There we go. That's better. Nothing Pain can do about this, but watch that ticker at the top of the screen go to 3.
Gotta say, you can already see a difference as well in the way they're playing. I mean, Fallen's calling has just slowed down over the years, and I think all of Brazil's in general. And it's made them, I think, less fun to watch. I also you're not really seeing them be the dominant region that they were, you know, a long time ago. So they're really just trying to find themselves again in a new identity. But it's CS2. It's time to go back to what worked before, because a lot of good teams are playing aggressive, especially in micro. And Yukinder is a piece that can help you do that. So you're seeing FURIA speed up a bit more, and I think that's also contributing to their success. It feels like the more meticulous, there's an irony to being so meticulous in anti-ecos that suddenly you start losing to time. Suddenly a scout shot takes you out and you're not in position to execute.
Again here in round 5.
Again, I love this. The minute they've already breached it, pressure on NQZ once again. He's in a new position, but he's kind of unsupported right now. Big Azero has not made that committed move back, and he goes down. This is the whole ramp taken over.
Again, if Davideus could do something about it over on long, then maybe there's still something to stand on this round, but he's losing teammates continuously over towards site. He'll find Yakindar at the very least, and we can already see Yuri trying to deny saves at this point. So another moment where it feels like Furia were in full control.
The retake now.
But now suddenly, yeah, retake. Plus, check out the health here of K-Serrato and Fallen.
Great move by Molodoi. He's going out mid.
He'll try to go ahead and backstab the CTs. Problem is, if he's the last player left, he actually starts to come back towards Catwalk, so he never actually makes that play happen. K-Serrato trying to get into the corner. Now he can bank off Molodoi. Bomb's planted for them. They both end up dying out. There's no kid on the play. They jump on top of that bomb, and Pain, it didn't look like they were even going to try to go for that until ultimately long control and catching Yuri on the B flank.
Yeah, Molodoi did get it. Just wasn't anything else from anyone else. So, also a misstep from Yakinder. I mean, he comes out long. It's a 3v5 actually at that point. Oh.
Hold that thought, Mo. We've got action out of the gate here. Pain looking to seize the lead back. Got to tie up first, and you've got K-Serrato's off hunting you middle. Trying to switch back to an AK.
Looks like he's trying to E the bomb right there. Another player close up, but to be honest, he's got to be a little scared.
Doesn't know about DGT.
We'll see how safe he can. Oh, actually, they're not clearing him properly. Oh, bomb gets by, however.
Oh, yeah, look at this, though. Oh, God. Or maybe don't. Almost gets both. Ultimately, Davideus on site, killed by that Opera that escaped with bomb.
Might have needed both.
Ouch. That's a round where you feel like you have it in the palm of your hand until you press that left click.
Bomb has been planted.
You get the fight in middle at the same time as bomb head
To the CTs.
No flash. That'd be nice. These USPs just barrel through, but they're met by smoke.
Walking smart.
Yakinder can smell them, and they try to charge through. Nothing. Not even this, because it is one of those people who we've called for his international change for so long. Finally get it. It's not the way we thought.
Wow, that's a cool fight here for Yakinder.
Dangerous.
Stays out of dodge from pit, off the corner of a smoke.
NQZ hunting for this one.
We're going to watch this position play out. Yakinder does not have to be the first one to take contact. There is a boost here, so he could get killed a little early. But the T's are going to have only Big Azero to deal with on the A site. Oh. But after that kill, he moves back.
It's a nice shot from NQZ to just give them a slight edge going in, and Big Uzera catches K-Serrato's head, plus 2 of the 3 remaining player, low health already. So looks like they've whittled away enough of Furia piece by piece, and nothing out of Molodoi either. So able to just sit back. I think it definitely helps that NQZ clips the wings of the player bottom middle, and everybody just stays on high alert. I feel like, you know, we've seen Pain give so much more space on those cat approaches. And this time they just sit on site and hold it back. First time that doesn't go well for Furia.
Yeah, it's nice from Pain. It didn't feel like much of an execute when they actually got up to cat bricks this time, which I think 5v4, 4 on cat, you're in a position to try it. But this is like...
Okay. T-Smoke to change the tempo up. Running a risk here versus NQZ, but
risky
they get very close to him very quickly. And it's not just 1 or 2, it is the entire pack of Furia. So talk about a change of pace in this one. NQZ didn't see anything, and then suddenly there are multiple bodies on the other side of his doors.
You gotta go A though, right? You know NQZ crossed, you know there's 1B. You killed an A player already. Oh, very nice re-aggression.
Kinder just on a Sunday stroll.
Yeah, it's so early to come back to it. It's the right risk for NQZ.
Molodoi kind of tasked to get his counterpart off middle with only the 3 health left.
Now you lose control of the information a little bit. It's that left-right rotation out of mid. The CTs now are the ones with the info. Becomes more of a guessing game and a nade kill.
Ooh. Missing the player in the smoke. Fallen dies over towards long. That was supposed to be Yakindar's entry route. Fallen had to go pick it up. And then everybody gets stuffed on the catwalk hit. So we're talking about a Pain that is adapted to this A-site target. And that's despite the crazy aggression out through the mid doors.
I'm going to say this is just a sweet rotation out of Pain, actually.
The late arrivals, the teams that you could expect to see in an opening stage, teams that need a little runway to power up. Apparently not. Molliday not having a fun time as he gets taken down to half health. Yuri just...
One
DDT, okay.
Yeah. That was on him. And he'll miss his main chance to get a kill here.
Davideus comes back, looking for those headshots. Pistol trying to stay tucked. Ugh, not his best effort. And the op of Snow has to walk away here. This expensive double op setup Pain decided to throw out in round 10. Of all the rounds where we've...
Could see a cleared shot for Snow, but...
This is no guarantee.
It definitely isn't. They're going to be coming at this 100%. Not bad. Oh, again for 3.
No way.
Yeah, that's it. They had 2 pistols in that round. But I guess because they won while they were half behind, they've got enough money for everything. Oh,
everything but the double op.
Yeah,
Little the only sniper for Pain hits the ground. Molliday trying to get a few more kills because certainly a much more muted experience than his opening game.
They're in B.
Very deep as well. Yuri already angled through the doorway.
It's a very different Furia, man. The pace is so dramatically different. Their Dust 2 looks very unique in terms of where they're taking their opportunities. A lot of them are these great... They're getting so many opening kills, you know? Yakinder out long. We got this fight from Molliday.
I feel like Furia have just changed it up enough as this half's gone on as well. Enough one-of-a-kind rounds. And at what point they are just going to barrel through. And CTs try to elicit that move with the smoke spam.
This is pretty perfect out of Furia.
Nobody decided to make that mid-move, but Snow finds the first one. Yakinder walks around that corner, sitting duck. Fire on the feet of the offer. He's going to pop back up, just burning all the way down, 100 to 0. DGT off of the car, gets traded, and it is Yuri going big here to try and close out this half. 2 kills inside sight. They'll plant while they can. Molliday giving cover, and the retake's inbound. Big Uzera, slow tunnels play. Will eventually get here. Oh, but before he gets there, Molliday gets the contact through the doorway, so we go 2v2. And QZ letting them know that there is still presence outside of this. Okay, Yuri loses his head, and that timing is enough to put Molliday into Big Uzera's crosshair. So Pain sprinkle a 5th CT round win onto the half. Felt like Furia in full control, but not a defense to scoff at. Quick little glance at it. And he's going to create some ambiguity. You drop that smoke in the middle of it.
We saw the bomb first.
Makes it a little awkward, but Pain decide not to respect that smoke. Just charge headstrong through it. They get exposed on the cross. And Big Uzera is so ahead of the... Oh, come on.
What a hunt down.
Fallen just finds the perfect angle. Davide is dead. And now 2 versus 5 in this one. And QZ's got the rebuttal going. He finds Yakindar's face as well. And smoke on the cross is faded. And QZ on for a triple now. And with a bit of presence, still down towards CT spawn, he's going to try to predict this long play.
Doesn't hear it. Cuts noise the perfect time as Yuri coming around the corner in about 3 seconds. NQZ checks his flank.
He's exposed. Standing in the open, just hits a headshot. And he does! On his own. 2v5, and he gets 4 kills that just throws this one upside down. Another pistol round win, looking good for Pain. As long as Caserado doesn't have any antics, tries to turn it towards the player top ramp, who's doing a great job of just burning off time. Caserado gets popped.
He got it. NQ Zaiwu.
I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm going to say... Never mind, I'm not going to say. I ain't going to say shit.
Damn, Yakinder.
I'm not saying nothing.
12 and 8.
Walk, it's only Yakinder's Desert Eagle here on this A site. There's just nothing but USPs for the rest of Furia. Surely we can write this off. He misses his second chance. That one could have spelled disaster for Pain. An embarrassing round to have lost if it was the case, but as you'd expect, a Desert Eagle gets 1. Okay. That was a Molliday scout out there. I think QZ's gun picked up and just as quickly put right back down to the dirt. Don't touch it. It's not yours. So See if these SMGs can make some money here. Big Uzera is going to start chasing people down, and this is going to be a Pain Gaming tied match. 7 rounds a pop.
This could be an incredible day of CS here for Pain to start off this stage.
Pop that open and try to challenge. Gets out. Fallen allowing for the crossover to the blue box. Fun timing played by DGT. His teammates opening up both smokes for him, and he finds a great path that not only locks him into a confident position, and you catch Fallen off guard, slipping up.
Him as he listens now. Painter taking long. Snow, though, unnoticed.
Yep. He'll be the X factor this time. Back's turned and CT spawns soon enough. Cross gets exposed. Molodoy drops DGT. Yakinder's timing's good. And we've got FURIA taking control of the situation, but it gets drawn right back. And that's that activation we tried to highlight from Snow. Still, this flank on long is well worth it.
The bomb's on Car. There's 2 players that have to cross.
Oh, they get him on the flash. He's falling into the pit. This is a tough shot for the T's to hit. He's going to keep popping up, just chipping away. Oh. Well equipped. And just last round, that late lurk through tunnels from Snow caught FURIA off. Will they be adamant about clearing everything? No, Fallen kind of throws caution to the wind.
Well, he is kind of a pawn in the puzzle. He's just got this USP.
Looks like Pain are going to start clearing out lower tunnels, and there's the M4. They found it.
They got to be careful if they want to hang around for these fights.
Meanwhile, Yakinder over on ramp. We saw what that Desert Eagle can do. Would be a hell of a time to pull off another pistol kill. Bit of damage, all he's going to find. Wow. NQZ, good cover from the catwalk.
Very sharp shooting here for Pain.
He's going to join up, 3 players strong in sight. FURIA holding on to corners, and that one picked up AK-47 off of Snow's dead body. So the play up into the tunnel is definitely worth it. It's not supposed to come with the round, but now you've got a 3rd rifle in the hands of FURIA. You're going to catch DGT from the back of Platt. Molodoy's got you on your toes, too. But obviously not playing for the retake, so this will be Pain extending to the 9-7 lead.
Well, chance for a Pain 2-0 today.
That is immense. Molodoy uses his frag to try to catch timing. Sees nobody.
This is Yuri now just left alone. Oh, that is B-site cracked open entirely. Nice one, Snow.
And Molodoy's op was already ringing out in the mid doors.
Oh, but they're going to jump up Cat. They're really expecting an overreaction here from the CT side. They're half right. You know, 2 players come over, but to be honest, Fallen's still in a good spot to help out A. Now Yakinder's coming to join him. Molodoy makes the difference or loses this round.
Walking around the corners of it, finds the perfect timing on Davideus just as he's jumping up. Big Uzera's going to try to follow through here. Low health because of the frag grenade earlier, and Snow gets his 2nd headshot of the round. Pop Yuri off that B site and opens A for a post plant.
Bomb has been planted.
I wouldn't say FURIA overreacted, but Yakinder also joining down into CT. Unfortunate that Molodoy's only able to get the 1 because now Yakindar's just stuck down here, and NQZ is going to go hunting. He's got this distance, he's got his op, and he sure as hell has the form. So 17-9.
Yeah. This is essentially FURIA not being able to keep up. I mean, it was a solid kill from Snow, a very uncomfortable duel for FURIA because they didn't have anyone mid. They felt they needed to scramble back. They did do it quietly. They tried to walk over with 2 players. But when Yakinder also started to leave, that's when you realize that Pain just totally tricked FURIA. There was tons of responsibility on Yuri to #1 stay alive. I mean, it wasn't even to get the kill on Snow, because Snow is not...
Tries to push through, but DGT's already out. Painter just playing with some confident timings, taking these fights as they please.
Yeah, Punishment City.
Yeah, Molodoy's peeling back to CT spawn now. It's Yakinder who tries to take up space for the team.
This is just great conditioning from Pain, isn't it? Like, Yakinder's going for a search. He doesn't speed this up. Very, very careful about that clear. But Yuri's gone, man. They pulled the goalie on the B side. It's another great move here from Pain.
Oh, Big Uzera reading this like a book.
By That's why the mid-round has been a bit more tight here from Biguzera in terms of where he's organized towards. He's been super correct about how he comes into the site. And make no mistake, that's a pretty big risk to now is once again in lone in B. They'll have a second chance to fight. They have middle so he can play Hummer, but they need to come cause a distraction for him if he's going to really get more than one kill here.
Okay, Serrato almost drops the ball on that one. Here's Yuri in the corner, back's turned. And it's a nice reaction out of Snow at the very least to try to keep the pain hope high. Reality is, Furia finally getting a strong defense there. They cut off mid, they're ready for the reinforcements. Faking it out to see if anybody runs. They don't, not immediately, except for Molodoy, who's coming to join them. And the fire gives you all the audio you need to just go for the wall bang. So there we have it. Furia's defense there. Last incendiary for K Serrato just got given to Yuri, so you know he'll be holding off on the B play. And unannounced, they'll drop that mid-smoke, run right into K Serrato. No way. Beautiful shooting. Walking through smoke versus K Serrato, a lethal mistake.
Oh, just barely dodged that flash enough to have vision. Got the first kill, stay alive, and it turns into 4. We were millimeters away from him simply dying and that site getting overrun potentially.
I mean, that smoke grenade, they drop it in front of them, think they can emerge from it. You could not have stacked these corpses any closer. Just as they come around the corner, you know you've got K Serrato locked in. But well supported by Yakindar from the catwalk and peels back perfectly. 3 players taking a little bit of a pry in middle, and they all are thriving. This is Furia to get up to the double digits. That all-elusive CT round win. They find the first. They string 3 together. Yuri just tagged down to 8 health. His life is not going to be a fun one here in round 22.
That's a miserable way to start.
Molodoy takes the aggressive angle down in lower tunnels. Davideus and Biguzera coming his way.
Yep, he hits it. That's Biguzera out of the round. Yakinder guarding this top mid cross. And they can run it out long, but they're going to face a smoke. This gets scary on too many fronts.
Yakinder just floating around. Dangerous game to be playing, but...
And this is new Yakinder with confidence, you know, in a position at top of mid where it's 5v4. But to be honest, round's not over yet.
He's going for it. He's looking to end it. Almost put himself into Snow's crosshair. Molodoy's got the cover offered up from down beneath at the bottom of middle. There's Snow back into the kill feed.
Ooh, and a tag on the way back.
There's a good amount of damage done here to the favor of Pain. A real chance to blitz in this magazine. Then it's all of a sudden
K
pistol
Serrato's got a
swap.
flash for him too.
Keeping his head down as they do emerge from catwalk. Ooh, Flash is making it awkward. Only 1 shot left in that one, but luckily for him, perfectly timed flank out of Fallen. And as Snow clears out the site, he'll try to push that bomb forward.
He's only got a Tech 9 to hold. He's only got 6 kills this game. He's not the star player that he once was.
Calls have been clean, but Yakinder's going to have a golden opportunity here. Biguzera, even with the crosshair placement, you can tell he's just like talking through an idea or something because he's not actually holding for the fight.
I feel like Molodoy wants to be on A and they want to pull a rifle
for this ramp. And all you have on the other side of catwalk are these 3 upgraded pistols. Frag grenade, kind of negligible, could have been much worse. They'll go extending outwards. Yakinder now trying to help, and as he helps out on sight, that's when DGT strikes.
They've got 3 kills. Back to back, 2 players left now. Yuri and K Serrato have to go for the retake. The site.
2 players, both with kits. Brothers in arms here for Furia. Gotta push this in. And you've got that Goose player just locked against the wall. It's a good amount of damage. K Serrato low, 13 health. Still able to succeed, but he gets cut down by stringing 4 rounds in a row. Only for Pain to win that. A well-timed long play from DGT. He gets the cat climb up as well. Yakinder's dead, but there's a lot of bodies here. DGT taking his time with it, draws them into the action. He's going to start dropping util. Biguzera's got the kill to K Serrato. That A site looks taken already. Molodoy will try to chase him down up close, and this could maybe be a way back in, but a 2v5 is a tall order, although Molodoy's already 2 steps into this. And a frag grenade to try to soften up sight as that bomb plant is already down. He's trying to zone them, trying to somehow get Yuri into this action, who has been afforded a lot of space. I mean, Pain, its head's tucked, but you are allowing this retake to come at you, and maybe it is all for naught. Yuri steps forward with a high hope, gets popped by Snow, and that